This is a Floor Traders Club Chicago online educational trading channel update. Presented in an educational format only, and nothing is to be taken as trading advice. In addition, no presentation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those predicted or shown. Sponsored by the Floor Traders Club Chicago, online educational channels and workshops. To get a trading edge now, join our See It Here It Live educational trading channel, broadcast trading days, online, live from the trading pits in Chicago to your PC via live audio and real-time charts. Starting at 8 a.m. Central Time at www.floortradersclub.com. That's www.floortradersclub.com. You must assess the risk of any trade with your broker and make your own independent decisions regarding any securities, futures, options, or any other financial instruments mentioned or shown. Trading futures and forex or any other financial instruments involves high risk. Please consult a licensed financial professional. Please review and be aware of the additional risk disclosures and disclaimers displayed. And now for your update.
Numbers are going to be released today at 9 o'clock in about half an hour, as the S&Ps are going to open up right now. Home sales at 9 o'clock. Expectation there is 6.12 million. So we'll see what they end up doing there. Markets are going to be have an expectation of the FOMC meeting that's going to start today but end tomorrow. So probably going to have some quiet trading. Yesterday, the enthusiasm of the morning kind of wore off as the day went on. Slow, depleting, unnerving, very quiet kind of trade. But the only thing we could say is that we stayed on the right side of the trade, kind of tried to anyway. Most of the afternoon as the market just, again, did its usual thing in the last hour and just kind of broke down. But we stayed below the pivot and just never really threatened it whatsoever. Double topped up here, this 11 at this 19 at the 20, we can say, instead of 19. And they just continue to make a slow move to the downside. All right, let's give you some of the numbers for this morning. Pivot today in the S&P is going to be 1110. 1110 in the S&Ps with resistance above at 12, at 17, at 20, 24, and 29. We get above 29, it could open up the door to higher trade, a lot higher trade, like up with a 41 to 50 area. Below, we've got support at 08, 03, 99, and 91. Expectations probably here of quiet trade today as the today and tomorrow. We'll see what the home sales number does. There's a 2-year auction at noontime, probably affect the financials a little bit more than anything else, so be mindful of that. Bonds pivot is 124.03. Resistance above at 12, at 15, 19, 124.24, which now we're talking about the 24 handle. Yesterday we're in the 22 handle. As you can tell, volatility in the financials continue to be crazy and wild. Very light volume yesterday was light, big rally in the face of that morning break. Filled those gaps. Both those markets yesterday filled the gaps. Yesterday I had a gap between 23.19 in the bonds and 24 even. They filled those, and the gap in the S&Ps were at 16 down to 13, and those gaps were filled as well. So knowing that those gaps were there, market likes to go and get those gaps, and it's what they kind of did in their own slow, methodical way yesterday. That's what they ended up doing. So down below, the support for the bonds is going to be 23, 23, 23, 19, 23.08, and then 22.20. Okay, so a lot of gaps there as the markets are. We have to look at bigger gaps here than we usually do, as markets seem to like to be gapping these days in those financials. 2-year auction results probably affect the financials a little bit more. They come out at noon Chicago time, so we don't like to play too much in that level. What the bonds go down to? While we were talking, they got down to 26, got support down at 23. Okay, let's see what happens here. Kind of a very quiet trade this morning, I have to admit. When you get these little tight ranges, it's kind of hard. 1-point ranges are now every 5 minutes. Kind of tough. Let's just wait and see what they end up doing. So again, support down at 08. Pivot is 110. And we'll get back here in a few. Thanks.
This was a Floor Traders Club Chicago online educational channel update, presented in an educational format only, and nothing is to be taken as trading advice. In addition, no presentation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those predicted or shown. Sponsored by the Floor Traders Club Chicago, online educational channels and workshops. To get a trading edge now, join our See It Hear It Live educational trading channel, broadcast trading days, online live from the trading pits in Chicago to your PC via live audio and real-time charts, starting at 8 a.m. Central Time at www.floortradersclub.com. That's www.floortraderswithansclub.com. You must assess the risk of any trade with your broker and make your own independent decisions regarding any securities, futures, options, or other financial instruments mentioned or shown. Trading futures and forex or any other financial instruments involves high risk. Please consult a licensed financial professional. Please review and be aware of the additional risk disclosures and disclaimers displayed. See you in the channel.